What are oracle cards? Oracle cards are an ancient way to connect with divine guidance. It's impossible to make a mistake when using oracle cards because they operate within the law of attraction. This means that your questions, or those of the person you're doing the reading for, will always attract the perfect cards for you as answers. Each one you pull will exactly match the vibration of the question. The oracle has its history in classical antiquity. An oracle was a person considered to provide wise and insightful counsel or prophetic predictions or precognition of the future, inspired by the gods. The Greek Empire in 9th century BC until 600 AD extended through Italy, Turkey, Albania, and even into parts of Egypt. It was huge. They built temples dedicated to their gods, and at each temple they built a building they called the oracle. The oracle was the place where the person who was chosen to be the oracle as a person was housed. Sometimes these were underground. Here is a picture of the sacred temple of Apollo at Didim in Turkey. It is located at the end of the Sacred Way, which was built from the ancient city of Miletus and then down to Didyma. People would make a pilgrimage to come to this sacred place to consult the oracle. The oracle, as I previously said, was a priestess with gifts of prophecy. They were thought to be channels through which the gods spoke directly to the people. And the image you can see in front of you is the view from above, looking down on the temple of Apollo as it looks today in ruins. The interior of this temple, called the Adyton, measures 53 metres by 21 metres. The interior walls were originally more than 22 metres high. This Adyton was, and still is, open to the sky. The priests would have received the requests of the worshippers at the top of the stairs in the oracle room, as you can see in the diagram, and would have descended the stairs into the courtyard, the Adyton, and would have proceeded to the actual Temple of Apollo, which was a very small building at the bottom there, if you look in the diagram, that was situated in this courtyard. The Naiskos, which was the name given, was the actual Temple of Apollo, the small building, which was roofed and measured 14 metres by 8 metres. The Naiskos contained a statue of Apollo and the sacred spring. The water was the source of the oracle's power. It was there that the priestess, the oracle, received her revelations that in turn were delivered to and interpreted by priests for those who were consulting her. The priest would have returned to the oracle room to deliver the answer to the inquirer. The oracle's powers were highly sought after and never doubted. Any inconsistencies between prophecies and events were dismissed as failure to correctly interpret the responses, and were not seen as an error of the oracle herself. The temple was changed to a centre for the worship of Apollo during the classical period of Greece, and priests were added to the temple organisation, although the tradition regarding prophecy remained unchanged, and the priestesses continued to provide the services of the oracle exclusively. It is from this institution that the English word oracle is derived. The Pythia was the name of one of the high priestesses of the temple of Apollo at Delphi. She also served as the oracle, and she was commonly known as the Oracle of Delphi. Distinctively, this female was essentially the highest authority, both civilly and religiously, in male-dominated ancient Greece. She responded to the questions of citizens, foreigners, kings, and philosophers on issues of political impact, war, duty, crime, laws, and even personal issues. The name Pythia is derived from Python, which in myth was the original name of Delphi. Pythia was the house of snakes, and the spiritual significance of that relates to someone who uses their Kundalini energy to reach high levels of consciousness, and that subject has a whole course about it. Interestingly, some of you may remember a lifetime where you were consulted for your wisdom and spiritual gifts. It is my belief that if you are drawn to a spiritual path, that you have walked this path in every incarnation that you have had, and that reading the above description may have awakened something in you. Fascinatingly, for me, about 6 years ago, having spent my whole life in England, I decided to buy a holiday home somewhere warm where it didn't rain all summer. You will know what I mean if you are English. I ended up buying a flat in this exact location in Didim. I had no idea at all at the time of its spiritual significance. The energy here is incredible, and some of the music that you will hear in the lectures was recorded in the temple chambers of me singing. So, in the same way that people travelled to consult the oracle, you will learn to be the oracle yourself. You will learn to connect your energy with the energy of the oracle cards, and you will become a conduit for spiritual guidance, wisdom, and knowledge.